Welcome to the Evinrude Center on this Saturday evening. The Toros are trying to knock off the Peterborough Minor Petes here in this first round 4-point series. Toros took game one 3-1. There's already been an upset in the first round as the Generals fell to Central Ontario in round number one. Here's our goaltenders for tonight's game. It's going to be Christian Thomas and it's going to be Macy at the other end, and Peterborough got the first big opportunity there of the game. Up through center, knocked down there by Bathgate. Bathgate drops it off there for Williams, whose shot goes wide. It's taken away there again by Dobbs. From behind the goal, Cooper McCaslin gets it up there for Dobbs again. Owen Dobbs skates this up through center to try and get through on the other side. That gets broken up there by Williams. Peterborough from their own end again. That'll get flipped past to Bow at center and up there for Jessup. Jessup trying to get through on the other side against Cadicolo. Bringing this up through center now is Riley Brandt now. Or Legacy, sorry. Legacy turned that puck over. Knocked down there by DeBow. Coming out of their own end now is Jessup. He gets hit there by Zane Dwyer with a nice play. He was able to stick back defensively, and DeBow couldn't stay onside as his left skate went over the line. Face-off got one there by Peterborough. Looking to fire that off the boards. That goes up into their bench out of play. Face-off is coming off to the right now of Macy in the Peterborough goal. Arda to take the draw. Big win there by Jessup in his own end, but the Toros get the puck behind the goal with Brandt. Taken away there by Peterborough as they move that up through center. Looking for a pass to the other side. Now picked up in their zone is Freight. France tries to take that one to the front of the net. Gets taken off his feet, but he gets back to it again. Trying to put it in behind the goal there was France. France doing the job here down low. Now he tries to backhand this one to the front of the net. Stopped there by Thomas, and he's going to cover it. Face-off will be off to the right now. Christian Thomas. Hudson Bishop from his own end gets it over there for Baker. Baker's pass there for Arda to try and bring this in. Uses the boards. That'll go down into the corner. Fired around. Baker trying to knock that down again. Goes back in behind the net. Taken away there by Peterborough as they try and start this. They've had the first two big opportunities here in the game as they've come full throttle with the elimination game on the line for them. Cooper McCaslin bringing this in. McCaslin trying to take this to the front of the net. Goes into the corner. Now drops it back to the line nicely there for Bishop. Bishop's shot gets blocked on the way through, but nice play there to keep it in. Dobbs will get it behind the net. Owen Dobbs sets it over here to the other side. Dobbs is getting a return pass out front. Jackman couldn't get it. Cleared away and not out. Zane Dwyer comes in from the line. Right in front. Here comes Jackman trying to go to the backhand to the front of the goal. Taken away. Kept in the line. Zane Dwyer to the front of the goal. That gets blocked on the way through. And Peterborough will skate this up through center now with Jessup. Jessup trying to bring this in. Sends one to the front of the net. It goes in wide. From behind now, scooped up there by Luke Boys over here to the other side. Picked up there by Peterborough. Trying to cut into the other side. It's back in behind the net. Williams hits the side of the net. Trying to get it back again. It's in that corner now. An opportunity, set up in front, hit the side of the net, hit his own player who's down at the side of the goal, makes his way back to his feet again. That's Kinchin in front of the net who's sitting on his own. That'll come away at center over Nichols and picked up there by the toes. Nichols gets it again. Drop pass for Williams who tries to get around the defender. Got it up there for Kinchin, who once again falls down to the ice. It goes into the corner now for Peterborough to try and walk this out. It's going to get taken off the stick again. Sterling tries to get rid of it, and he'll send it down the ice. Kavanaugh from his own end, trying to take advantage of a Torres turnover, or Torres change. Here comes Nichols bringing it in. Nichols got met there by Legacy. That goes behind the net. Alvarez follows it behind the goal. Taken away now by Holzman. Holzman stays on his feet. Try to get it back to the line. Read well there by the Torres Legacy, who tried to take it away at center. Now picked up there by France in his own end. France took it and spun away from the defender. Now he tries to start this from his own zone. End-to-end rush. Getting up there with Jessup as well and Holzman. France, end-to-end backhand shot blocked. It goes back into the corner again. It's not going to get out. Got kept in there by Hutton, who came in from the line. Hatton tried to keep that in again, and he once again will keep that in. Alvarez from behind the net. Almost pickpocketed there by Jessup. Around the corner now for the Toes of the lead pass over the reach. Now picked up there by Hatton. Hatton from behind the net will move it over here. France will come after it here through center. A lead pass up there for Jessup, taking off a stick, and here comes Legacy back up the other way. Keaton Legacy trying to get it in there with DeBow. Turned over there to Blake DeBow. Turnaround shot will go in wide of the right post and then driven into the boards. Here comes the first penalty coming up for interference. Ardow trying to win that draw. It's over here against number 8, trying to get there through the zone. Brandt gets it back to the line out of the reach, and again kept in there by McCaslin. Taken away there up through center, trying to cut in over the line. Right around the defender, and that's Jackman taking it away now. Ethan Jackman chips that up through center for Brandt, as now it'll be Ardow trying to get to it. Taken away is now it's McCaslin through center. Drop pass for Ardow over his stick, so Baker tried to bring it in. Adam Baker with the loose puck from the face-off circle. Drops it back there for Ethan Jackman. Letting one go. Tipped that in front, going wide. Baker from behind the net now. Getting over here to the other side for Ardow. On the right side, went over his stick as they try and keep it in, but McCaslin couldn't do it. And there was a trip there at center. Toros picked that puck up there from their own end with Ethan Jackman. Over here for Baker, picked up there by Turner. Brandt will be able to get to that puck. That goes into the corner again now. Back in behind the net there goes Kavanaugh after it. Taken away there from the other side. Nice play by Jackman to get away from one, but he couldn't get around the other defender. Made his way around Bathgate, but there was a Peterborough defender there to knock it off a stick, and that'll go down the ice right into Thomas. And he couldn't stop it. He let it go behind the goal now for Zane Dwyer. Dwyer from his own end will keep it back there. And it gets picked up now on the other side by Boys, who tried to dump it up. Blake DeBow trying to bring this in the zone there. Goes back in behind the net for Keaton Legacy. DeBow winning that battle behind the net. Tried to set it up in front and couldn't get to it. Zane Dwyer had thoughts about coming in, but decided against it and play defense. Comes away through center. That does it for the first penalty of the game, as the Petes were able to kill that. A bad pass kept in by Peterborough. Taken away there on the other side. Trying to get through there. Zane Dwyer gets it. Dwyer's pass is picked off there by Williams. Lead pass brought in. Taken away there by DeBow. And he'll send that down the ice. No icing on the call. Nichols goes behind his own net. DeBow tries to follow him there and behind the goal. Now picked up by Peterborough again. They'll get it up there for France. France with a shot. That hit a stick, went wide. Nolan Lee from behind the goal. Picked up, thrown to the goal, hit the side of the net. Picked up by Nolan Lee again. It'll be a turnover. It's not going to be a turnover. It's I believe it was a bench minor was a signal there from the referee. Toros go to the second straight power play from the face-off circle. Down below and behind the net. Toros trying to click before the end of the first period, which has a minute left on it. 1:30 left to be exact. Cadicolo in the corner. Cadicolo tried to set it up in front. It's in behind the goal. Cadicolo and Arda trying to dig it free. Finally comes free there for Adam Cadicolo. Getting over there for Arda. Trying to get it back to the line. It's going to be Jackman with it. Jackman into the corner again. Trying to spin away from the checker. Gets it down low again for Arda. Keaton Arda from behind the goal. Taken away there by Peterborough and slapped down the ice and into the corner. Thomas has got to come out to play this. Last minute of play of period number 1. Francis behind the goal taken down. Still trying to dig away at the puck. Gets it up there now for Arda. Keaton Arda tried to bring this in here for the opportunity. Taking it behind the net now, trying to set things up over here for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs gets it back to Arda, walking out in front. Went for the pass across there for Cadicolo, broken up. Jackman does his job to try and keep it in, but it came out. Jackman with one more rush to try to bring this up through center now. Ethan Jackman gets through, but then taken down. Picked up by Peterborough and fired away down the ice. It's going to be a rolling puck right into Thomas. He makes a stop and drops it off there for McCaslin behind the goal. One more rush there for Cooper McCaslin, who sweeps it behind the net. Now picked up there by the Toros. Jackman with a lead pass. Nice tape-to-tape pass there for Boyce to try and get to it. He's not going to be able to. And Legacy's trying to touch it. That does it for period number 1. The Toros had 2 power plays, but they weren't able to convert. They're still on their second one with 11 seconds left on it to go into the second. Face off here from center. Legacy wins the draw. That goes back into the Peterborough end. Slapped around the boards. It's going to get cut off on the left side. Legacy back to the line there. Shot to the net. Was in some feet. Bishop had thoughts about keeping it in. Back comes Bathgate. Bathgate hands it off there for Kinchin with a shot. Stopped there by Thomas. Face off now off to the left of Christian Thomas from behind the goal. Bishop over here for Dwyer to try and fire it around here. Taking off the stick there again. Opportunity to shoot that puck. Hit a stick. Went wide. From behind they go for the wraparound. Thomas was up against the left post to make that save. Nichols with a shot at the skipper in on net. Trying to dig that puck free from behind the goal. They sit one to the net. And they score from the side of the goal on a rebound. And Peterborough are up 1-0. Face off one there by Peterborough, dumping that in the zone. Now Alvarez after it. Ricardo Alvarez from his own end. Turnover, shot, hit a stick, went wide. Kept in there by Kavanaugh though, rolled over a stick and comes away at center. Now for Nichols. Nichols from his own end. Tries to see defender coming up there. Bringing that in now to the other side, Brandt. Riley Brandt keeping that in, fires it wide. Kavanaugh from behind the goal now. Nice pressure there by Baker. Trying to cut it off on the wall with Riley Brandt as it's a loose puck to try and dig free. And it's going to be a penalty coming to Baker, and it'll be the first power play coming to Peterborough. Face-off was off to the right of the goal. Trying to tip this out, and he will. Back up the other way they come, trying to lead this in. It'll get slipped behind the net. Back in behind the Peterborough end. From behind the goal now, scooped up there by Hatton, who tried to get it away. Kept in by Zane Dwyer from the line. The lead pass to try and bring this in. It'll be over here to the other side for Jessup. Trying to tip it off the boards. It's in offside there to Peterborough. Jackman trying to win the draw. Here comes Kinchin. Kinchin's shot went well wide. Coming around on the other side against Cadicolo. Picked off. Toros trying to get there. They will. Jackman got it up through center. Cadicolo trying to go now. Adam Cadicolo cutting in on his own. Gets hooked up. No penalty. Back comes Peterborough the other way. Kenton with a pass over here to the other side now. Trying to get around Zane Dwyer. Does. Shot goes through the crease area though. Kept in by Kavanaugh with a shot. Knocked down there by the Toros, and now Jackman goes away with it. Short-handed Ethan Jackman through center. Jackman trying to cut through the net. Taken down again with no penalty. It's in behind the goal now as Jackman wound up in the net. Back up through center now for Bathgate. Bathgate trying to shoot the puck. It's in the corner now. Bathgate from behind. He tries to set it up in front. Trying to jam it in from the side of the net, and Thomas has got it. Face-off one there in the defensive end. Trying to go away with it there. Fires it down the ice past White. Right in on net for a blocker save by Macy. Macy drops it there for White again, who fires it around to the other side. Up through center now against number 14, Kavanaugh. Still loose there from the side. Here comes an opportunity to go there for Turner. Knocked off a stick there by Legacy. Turn away. Here comes Luke Boyes, but couldn't go with the puck here. Boyes trying to go here on the other side. Legacy now with it. Gets it back to the line. Trying to walk into this one is Blake DeBow. Scores! DeBow fires it past the right pad. And we're tied at 1.
Let out the beat, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beat, feel the power increase.
That was right before the penalty ended, so it doesn't go down as a short-handed goal there. Luke Boyce fell down and is holding his wrist, going to the bench area. From behind the net, kept in by Nichols. Nichols can't shoot that puck. It goes into the left corner now. Legacy takes it behind the goal to try and get around Jessup. Up here now for Blake DeBow to try and dump this out. Tried to dump it to himself over the stick on the other side. Trying to cut in here on the other end there is McCaslin, who dumps it deep. Good job by the linesman to jump out of the way of that. Legacy putting offensive pressure on. Bishop trying to keep it in. Tip past him. Here comes Jessup back up the other way. Jessup and Kavanaugh bring this in. There's a shot. Caught there by Thomas and no rebound. Face-off is off to the left now of Christian Thomas. It's back in behind the net it goes. Trying to put it back in behind the net now there for Peterborough to try and jam it out in front. That doesn't work. It's in some feed area here. Now taken away there by, see, dumping it deep in on net. From behind the goal now, Kavanaugh again, wrapped around the boards. That'll come out and kept in by Baker. Good job to keep it in on the blue line. Now taken down there with Keaton Narda. That'll fly, go high over Alvarez, and we get a glove hand pass. Face-off will come here in front of us. One there by Jackman. Getting it over here to the other side. Ethan Jackman trying to come in. Good job to stay on side. Now takes the pass. Within the feet. Backhand to the net. Jackman trying to find it. It goes wide of the net. Taken away there by Peterborough though. Wrapped around the boards and knocked down this time by Ethan Jackman. Trying to get it back again. His shot hit a stick. Here comes an opportunity now with a shot. Cadicolo trying to find it as Macy fell down in his net. Cadicolo trying to set it up in front. Now Marshall takes it away. Marshall through center ice. He's going to get caught there by Jackman, and it's going to be a penalty to come up here. No, it was only offside there to Peterborough. Coming up through center and bringing it in again, there's Hunter. Hunter goes wide, takes it behind the net, sets it up in front, and the Toros almost put it in their own goal there right in front with Dwyer. Taking it away on the other side. Nice play to keep it in. Thrown to the net, tip, stopped there by Thomas, still loose from the side. Trying to jam it in. There's a shot that gets blocked on the way through. Peterborough trying to find it, and we're going to get a whistle. It's just the arrogance of some referees. The Toros coach just asked him to come over for a conversation. All he does is shake his head no. Opportunity for Nichols to bring this in. That goes down the ice. From behind the goal, Ethan Sterling. Trying to get this here for DeBow, and that'll go down the ice all the way into Macy, who stops that off to the side. Jackman got the only penalty out of that for roughing. Trying to get this puck up through center now for Holzman. Taken away there by Legacy, who tries to bring it in. Nichols tries to dump that behind the net now. Fired around the boards and out. Scooped up there in their own end by Kavanaugh, though. Kavanaugh will be over here to the other side, trying to get it there for McCaslin. From his center, he'll dump that in. Picked up there by Peterborough. Going over here now for Holzman. Holzman tries to get through. He wasn't going to get around Hudson Bishop with a nice play. Bishop tries to get it over here for Legacy. He's going to get beaten into the corner. Back to the line for Kavanaugh with a shot. Nice block on the way through by DeBow. Jessup doing the job here. Jessup finally stick-handled his way into a tour defender and fired out by Blake DeBow. Goes back into the Peterborough end now. Picked up by Nichols. Nichols goes for the pass for Jessup over his stick and picked up there by McCaslin. McCaslin from his own end trying to get around the defender. Takes it behind the net. Getting hooked up in behind the goal. McCaslin getting away. Around now for Luke Boyes. Boyes gets the backhand. Not out. Kept in by Peterborough. A shot to the net. Got tipped. And it rolls right into Thomas for a face-off. Face-off won by Peterborough. Shot to the net. It's not going to get through. Nice block. Bishop going after it in the corner. Bishop trying to win the battle. It's in loose there for Peterborough. Picked up there by Peterborough again. Out of front. Taken away there by the Toros as they bring it up. In over the line. Starting from their own zone now is Keaton Auda. Auda shot. Hit a stick. Jackman going to the bench after serving his 2-minute minor. Up through center now is Kinchin with a pass. Here comes an opportunity to bring that in. Hudson Bishop breaks it up there for Baker. Baker trying to bring this in the zone now with Auda taking off the stick, and Kinchin will chip it away. Here comes a 2-on. Now it's going to be a breakaway now. Here he's in, and he scores to make it 2-1 Peterborough. Bathgate gets the goal that puts Peterborough up 2-1 now. Riley Brandt trying to go after the puck. Brandt and Narda trying to put it in the zone. Tipped around the defender, trying to get it to the front of the net. A shot with a pass over here on the other side. Baker trying to get it back to the line. Alvarez does the job to keep it in. Now Baker with it again, sends it to the front of the net. Ardaw from behind the goal now. Keaton Ardaw with that loose puck, trying to set it up in front for Brandt. Redwell taken away there by Jessup. Turner, sorry. Here comes number 14. Big collision there against Nolan Lee. It's in the corner now. Peterborough pick it up on a wraparound. Hit the side of the net, though. Marshall tried to set it up in front. Toros take that away. Trying to start a 3-on-2 the other way with a pass for Baker. Adam Baker trying to get through. Taken down again with no penalty. From behind the goal now. Trying to set this up in front. Here comes Owen Dobbs. Shot. Stopped there by Macy. Back in behind the goal again. Dobbs goes for the wraparound this time and couldn't put it in. Trying to keep it in there again is Sterling from the line. Ethan Sterling doing a good job to keep it there in the corner. It comes out through center now. That is Cadicolo trying to get it. Turned over to Marshall. Marshall trying to get around Jackman. Got taken down, back up the other way with a pass. It's Owen Dobbs trying to find the puck now. He's got Jackman going to the goal as well. The pass to Jackman was over his stick. Jackman trying to pick it up here on the other side. Try to go back to the line. Ethan Sterling does the job to keep it in. Pushes it off to the left. Dobbs is trying to cut it off. That'll come down the ice. It's going to be a rolling puck all the way down the ice for icing. Face-off is going to be off to the left now of the Peterborough goal. Taken away there by Peterborough again. Trying to bring this over the line against Bishop. Taken down there on the other side there. It's back in the corner trying to dig it free. They'll get free with it. Back up through center with a backhand pass. Dobbs couldn't put it in on the backhand. Another opportunity for Ethan Jackman to bring this in. Lost control of the puck. Back up the other way, trying to start a 2-on-1. Jessup's going to the front of the goal, and it'll be a penalty to the Toros. Face-off off to the right now of Thomas. One in the offensive zone by Peterborough. Behind the net there is Nolan Lee. Taken away with a backhand pass. Here comes an opportunity to race after the puck here in the corner now. From behind the net now, Alvarez tries to win the battle. And we're going to get a penalty coming up for slashing. Face-off is coming off to the left now of Macy on the penalty call. One there against Legacy in the zone. Peterborough take it from their own end with a lead pass. Now picked up there by Alvarez again. Trying to dump that deep. Knocked down there by Kavanaugh though. Kavanaugh's lead pass for Bathgate. Can't get around Ricardo Alvarez with a nice defensive play. Now getting it over here to the other side. Trying to bring this up there. Legacy's going to the puck as well. Tripped up there with Blake DeBow. DeBow trying to keep it there in the corner and dig it free from his feet. Gets it there for Legacy to try and cut out. Taking off his stick and back comes Peterborough the other way. Let in now. Back in behind the net. Zane Dwyer trying to follow him behind the net. A centering pass from the side. Trying to jam it in from the side of the net and it doesn't work. Legacy tried to get it out. Kept in by Hatton though. Hatton's shot to the front of the net went wide. Dwyer from behind the goal wraps it around there for Blake DeBow. DeBow got cut off on the wall there by Kavanaugh though. Walking out with a shot. That went wide of the goal. Toes trying to fire this around. It comes out there for Keaton Legacy. Legacy gets it over there for Blake DeBow. DeBow trying to backhand this front to the front of the net. Broken up by Kavanaugh though. Coughlin tried to get on his man. From behind the net they'll start this out. Lead pass for Coughlin over his stick. Knocked down by Riley Brandt. Brandt trying to get in here with a shot. That gets blocked on the way through. Back up the other way they come now. Let out by Hunter. Hunter goes into the corner to try and set it up in front. His intended pass there for Hatton was broken up. Looking for the stretch pass here. Picked up there by Cooper McCaslin into the offensive end. McCaslin gets away. Sets it over here to the other side. 5 seconds left on the Peterborough penalty. It's back in behind the net now. Coming around the right side. Now kept in by Hudson Bishop. Penalty now to Kinchin is over. Trying to keep it in here from the line. It'll be taken away there. Back to the line again now for Riley Brandt, who is playing defense. Versus Marshall. That'll go down the ice. And it'll go for icing. Face-off will be in the Peterborough end off to the right. Wrapped around the boards there by White and kept in by Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin's shot is fanned on and back comes a 4-on-2 the other way for Peterborough. Jessup trying to take this with a shot. Stopped there by Christian Thomas. From behind the goal they try and set this up in front. Right in front, stopped there by Thomas as he steered it away. McCaslin will get it again. Back over here to the other side to try and dump it out. It's in that left corner. Trying to dig it through some feet area. It's still loose in there and Peterborough can't get it out. Back up the other way they come now. Let in by Baker, who tried to go to the net. It goes behind the goal now. Under 30 seconds left to go here in the second period. Peterborough holding on to a 2-1 lead on the go-ahead goal on a breakaway by Bathgate. Trying to bring this in over the line. They've got Holtzman going to the goal. Holtzman is not going to get a pass. It went to the 5-hole Christian Thomas and he closed it up. Face-off is won by Peterborough. A shot to the front of the net gets knocked down. Cadicolo trying to get it. Not out. Here comes an opportunity to shoot that puck and it gets swept off the stick. Thrown out in front. Big shot out in front of the goal. Stopped there by Thomas on the final play of period number 2. The Toros have some work to do. Down 2-1 to go to the third. Face-off will come here at center to start things off here for period number 3. Jackman trying to win the opening draw. Tipped away at center, knocked down there by Ethan Sterling with a pass. Over the stick and picked up now by Bathgate. Bathgate tries to get around Zane Dwyer, he will. Bathgate to the front of the net, hit the side of the goal. Sterling wraps it around there for Cadicolo, trying to tip it out. Cadicolo to the other side for Owen Dobbs. Toes do a good job to stay, and there's the offside call. Trying to bring this in there was Ethan Jackman, tipped off his stick. Backhanded back in the zone. Taken down at center now by Owen Dobbs, who dumps it deep. Jackman trying to play dump and chase behind the goal now against Kavanaugh. Wrapped around, Cadicolo couldn't get it. Now it'll come away at center. Over here now for Zane Dwyer. Dwyer trying to bring this in the zone. Drop pass for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs couldn't shoot it. Dropped it back for Dwyer again. It'll be over here to the other side and come out. Cadicolo tried to dump it deep. Knocked down by Nichols though. Nichols over here to the other side there. Here's a pass from Hunter that goes wide. Ethan Sterling from his own end. Will drop it behind the net now. Zane Dwyer with a pass. Knocked down there on the other side there by Kavanaugh. Dump deep past Kavanaugh in behind the net there. Hatton gets it behind the goal. He almost lost it there to Jackman. Luke Boyce walking out. Can't shoot it. Picked up there by Blake DeBow to try and get it through. Here comes an opportunity now for Jackman. And he's finally going to lose the puck there as it gets poked away from him. Over here to the other side now, Alvarez from his own end. Ricardo Alvarez will move it over here to the other side where Nolan Lee stands. Lee dumps it off the boards. Got picked up there by Hunter. Hunter's not going to get around Nolan Lee. Marshall tries to. Back up the other way comes Keaton Legacy, taking it behind his own net. With a pass to the other side, it gets tipped at center by Baker. Or Boyce, sorry. From behind the net now, Nolan Lee. Lee trying to get a pass up there for Luke Boyce to knock that down. Couldn't do it. Legacy bringing this up. Keaton Legacy trying to get around Hatton. Shot to the net. Fired it wide. Coming around the boards and kept in by Nolan Lee. His shot will get blocked and he'll keep that one in though at the line. Legacy trying to get through on the other side. Couldn't do it. Knocked down by Nolan Lee again, who sends this one in. Stopped there by Macy, who knocked it off to the corner. From their own end now, Peterborough try and bring this out. It'll be a pass to the other side for Jessup. He had to catch up to it there. Marshall was offside. There's a shot. There's a left pad stop there by Thomas. Back up the other way they come. Getting held all the way out of the zone there was Luke Boyce. Lead pass now for Blake DeBow. DeBow trying to bring this in. Takes a shot to the net. It gets blocked. Wrapped around the boards again. DeBow trying to get it back to the line for McCaslin. It comes out. Knocked down by Hudson Bishop. Bishop puts it off the boards to try and get to it there. Now knocked down by the Tours again by Bishop, who fires it in deep. Coming in there is Keaton Legacy, who can't get around as he's stripped up. Again with no call. Back comes Peterborough the other way. A big hit there at center, and the Toros are the ones that are... It doesn't look like there'll be a penalty, just a stoppage and play on the hit to Jessup. I guess he had a change of heart and decided to give him the penalty on it. There gets knocked down, hit the stick of Turner. Here comes an opportunity to fire that, hit the stick. Bishop trying to get it. Fired it through center now. Now picked up there by Peterborough as they try and dump it in. I guess the ref missed that trip right before that hit too. In behind the goal goes White. Now picked up there by McCaslin. He'll fire that one off the glass and out against Turner. Over here to the other side for White. Brandt trying to put pressure on his man. Up through center now is Turner. Over here to the other side now to try and get it around Hudson Bishop. It goes into the corner now. Bishop doing his job down low to try and jam this out in front. Spinning away from Hudson Bishop now. Takes it behind the net, going for the wraparound. Nobody there. White coming in from the line. His shot gets blocked. Toros trying to get it out of the zone now against Bishop. Shot to the net isn't going to make it through. Good play there by the Toros, and they'll move this up there for Keaton Arda. Arda trying to get around the defender. Short-handed, he brings this in with a shot. It'll go wide. Peterborough from their own end now. Trying to skate this through center with a pass. That got read well there by Cadicolo, who's tripped up with no penalty. Now Jackman takes his man down. It did wind up being a penalty. The ref just didn't have his hand up there. Here's a shot. Plucker saved there by Macy. Trying to wrap around this one. Jackman from behind the net there. Trying to jam it in from the side. It's caught in the netting. Face off trying to get one by Jackman, but it's won by Peterborough behind the net. Trying to wrap it around the boards. It got kept in there from the line. A shot to the net. Trying to find it there is Ethan Jackman with a drop pass to the other side. Back to the line for Ethan Sterling with a shot. That'll go in wide. Jackman waiting in front for a pass. Tipped it wide of the net. Trying to get it back again, and it goes past him and out. All the way down the ice and into the corner. Toros on the power play now. It's back in behind the net, though, from their own end. Falling in behind the goal there was Zane Dwyer. Trying to get it behind the net now. Dwyer from behind the goal. Looking for a lane to start off this power play, which has 1:05 left. Gets it over there for Ethan Jackman. Jackman through center to try and get around France. He'll bring it into the offensive end. Looking for the shot. Instead dropped it off. Jackman gets it back. Trying to dump this out in front. Couldn't do it. And Peterborough just chipped this away through center. McCaslin lets it go around him. Backhand. It went wide. Keaton Legacy steals it away on the other side. Legacy with a pass. That finds Ethan Jackman, who brings it in. Jackman's got Arda at the side. Taken down and right at the side of the net here. From behind the goal now, Jackman sets it up in front. It goes back to the line for Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin a shot. It doesn't make it through. It got blocked and fired up. Knocked down there by McCaslin at center. Over here to the other side for Hudson Bishop, who dumps it onto the tape of Peterborough. And that one over the stick there of Keaton Legacy at center. Legacy gets another opportunity here. Legacy gets around the defender, takes it behind the net. Keaton Legacy with control of the puck, gets it back to the line. McCaslin trying to keep it in, pushes it to Legacy in the corner. Keaton Legacy loses control of the puck, and Peterborough will take this away at center. Late pass for Kinchin was over his stick. Blake DeBow trying to race after it here against Holzman. Tipped into the zone and away through center, trying to bring this in. Knocked down there by Hatton. Hatton from his own end uses the boards to get that up. Legacy tried to stick to his man. That goes behind the net. Thomas. It's at the side of the net. Trying to shoot this. Fired just high and wide over the goal. Now the Toros try and get it up. The late pass for Keaton Legacy. Can't get it out of the zone as he tried to tip it out. Legacy gets it back up again. Legacy trying to get around the defender. Brings it in the offensive end and fires it wide, but it caroms out in front. Trying to jam that one in from the side. Taken away by Peterborough. Fired not, and it will get out past Nolan Lee at center. Ricardo Alvarez from center ice with a pass. For Luke Boys was out of his reach, and Peterborough take it back in their own end now. Pressured on there by Boys. Trying to fire it up. That'll come away at center and picked up there by the Toros. Alvarez and his defender were tangled up there. And over the line comes Luke Boys, and it's offside. Face-off is off to the right now. At center, Zane Dwyer. The lead pass to try and knock this down for Keaton Arda over his stick. Arda tried to put offensive pressure on, knocked down by Cadicolo with a high stick. Face-off won there by Peterborough. From their own end, now it's Nichols. Around the boards on the other side. Try to get it back to the line there for Zane Dwyer, who pushes it behind the net. Arda tried to win the battle here against Nichols behind the goal. Riley Brandt trying to help as well. Arda and Brandt tried to get the loose puck free. Riley Brandt down low for Keaton Arda over his reach. He'll catch up to it in the corner though. Arda trying to get around the defender from behind the net. Along with Adam Baker, kept in there from the line. Trying to send this one to the front of the net. It went over the stick and fired. Trying to keep it in, couldn't do it. Back up the other way to Peterborough forwards up through center. They've got Bathgate going to the goal and couldn't get a pass to him. Now it goes back down low again. Back to the line. Kavanaugh going for the shot to the net. Knocked down there by the Toros. Trying to start 3-on-2 the other way with Keaton Arda. Arda and Breaker bringing this in. Arda shot. Blocker saved there by Macy as it goes into the corner. Turnover there again to Keaton Arda. Arda pushes it there now for Adam Baker. Baker drops it back to the line for Jackman. Knocked away off his stick. Hudson Bishop knocked that down. Toros are offside, and we'll get a whistle. Jackman trying to win the draw. Bishop over here now for Cooper McCaslin to try and dump this in. That'll go behind the Peterborough net. Trying to jam this in from the side of the goal. Taken away there by Peterborough, now picked up there by Cadicolo. Adam Cadicolo puts it behind the net there, taken away there by Kavanaugh. Hard around the boards. McCaslin's going to try and keep it in, go past him. Back up the other way comes Peterborough's Jessup. Jessup, offside. Face off to the right of the goal. Trying to tip this off the boards and out. It'll come away at center here. Jackman trying to help here on the other side. Taken away there by the toes. Over here for McCaslin now. Up for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs trying to get around Hatton. And it's offside. Legacy trying to win that draw. Luke Boyes trying to pick it up on the other side. Blake DeBow trying to bring it in. DeBow walking in, taken away off a stick. Kept in there, but now out past McCaslin. From her own end, Hudson Bishop now. Bishop loses control of the puck, leads to a 2-on-1 the other way. Shot, stopped there by Thomas with a glove hand save. Face-off is off to the left. Alvarez tried to tip it around the boards and out. It'll come away at center, trying to tip it off the boards. It'll be a pass there for DeBow to try and find it, taken away there by Hunter. Hunter brings us in against Alvarez. Try to set it up in front, taken away. Back up the other way they come, looking for the stretch pass. Out of the reach there, Blake DeBow over his stick. Now Turner picks it up. Fires it away. That goes down the ice for icing. Ardagh to take the draw, loses it in the offensive end. Peterborough have it behind the net, and they try and move it out. They will get it away at center, but finally picked off and put deep behind the goal. Kavanaugh getting it behind the net. Trying to fire it hard and out. Kept in there by the Toros, a shot to the net. Stopped there by Macy, and he'll cover it. Ardagh tries to win the draw. Kavanaugh from behind the net. Set up here for Peterborough as they move this out. It's an opportunity to skate away with Bathgate. Zane Dwyer does his job against him. Ardagh tried to get it over here for Baker. Baker trying to cut in, loses the puck. Peterborough trying and dump this out. The lead pass. Only one back is Zane Dwyer trying to stick to him. Walking in and it's stopped. And it's calling it a goal to make it 3-1 Peterborough. Another list of bad calls to go here in the game, because there's no way the ref could have saw that puck go in the net, with the net coming off the borings as well. From behind the goal, Hatton trying to get this behind the goal. It's a lead pass here to McCaslin to try and get it deep. It's thrown to the front of the goal here. Taken away there by Peterborough. Back up the other way comes France. Bringing this in over the line. Shot to the net, stopped by Thomas, and the rebound hit the side of the net. Now picked up there by Holzman. Holzman to the front of the net, knocked down by McCaslin to try and get it out. Got it over there for Ethan Jackman. Jackman skates it away at center. Trying to bring this in the zone. Takes it to the front of the net, gets taken down. Peterborough get it again to try and get it out. From behind the goal, Owen Dobbs tried to help out. From the corner, trying to walk this out in front. Dobbs to the front of the net. Cadicolo trying to find it here on the other side. Taken away by Peterborough and fired down the ice. That is going to go for icing. Face off to the right now. Macy slapped around the boards from behind the net. Trying to get it back to the line here into the corner for Jackman. Ethan Jackman setting up Keaton Ardagh. Jackman right in front for DeBow, broken up. And Peterborough send this away through their own end. Trying to get here on the other side. Taken down there, picked up there by the toes. McCaslin gets it up there for Ethan Jackman. Jackman and Ardagh bringing this in. Ardagh right in front of the goal. Jackman couldn't take the pass. Kept in by Cooper McCaslin. A shot to the net. Tipped, stopped. Rebound is also tipped wide of the net. McCaslin from his own end gets it over here to the other side. Shot to the net. Stopped there by Macy. Face-off is off to the right now of Macy. Legacy tried to win the draw. Goes behind the net. Then behind, they try and jam this out in front of the goal. Macy's trying to find it, and he'll get it. Peterborough won the draw on their own end. Trying to tip this off the boards and chips it out of the zone. So with 20 seconds left, this series is going to go to a game 3, and that's going to be at the Rickard tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Could be a winner-take-all game unless it winds up in a tie. Bishop is offside. Face-off won there by Peterborough again and gets chipped away at center. Jackman tried to dump this in. It's going to go right into Macy to make the stop, and he'll cover it up. And that's going to do it for the game. The buzzer runs out, and Peterborough have evened up the series with a 3-1 victory here this afternoon. We will see you tomorrow for the third and deciding game of this 4-point series. The winner will move on to round number 2. So see you tomorrow. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.